Right, so you may recall that back in season 29, Graham Jones of Yamaha Canada invited me along on a motorcycle road trip south of the border. We based our ride out of Nashville and enjoyed 3 full days of riding a couple of StarVenture TCs through Tennessee and Alabama. The trip was such a blast that we committed to doing it again this season, in another part of the US. For this effort, we flew out to LA, and after hitting some amazing roads and fascinating sights east of the city, we decided after a couple of days it was time to turn west and head back to the coast. But not before checking out the world-famous rock store, and then we discovered State Route 23, aka the Decker Canyon Road.
Well, Graham, here we are, end of day 3 in our Conquer California tour, and we are in Malibu, and it doesn't get any more iconic than that.
Yeah. It was. It seemed like a long way to get here to finally reach the beach. We saw it up from the canyons there. It was looking pretty exciting from the hills, and we finally got down here, and here we are. We made it.
What a day. It's hard to believe that we woke up in Barstow, California. It was 5 degrees, and here we are at the end of the day in at the beach. Malibu Beach, it's 80 degrees. What a day.
Yeah, for sure. I could feel it on my face from being in California a couple days, but it's such a contrast from what we had for the last couple days, the desert, you know?
Yeah.
And to finally get that cold air when we came down from the hills there, and to feel that ocean breeze and that little bit of that saline in the air is really great, yeah.
Yeah. Now, earlier we were up at the rock store, and that put us up on Mulholland Highway. A lot of the roads were closed. Our favorite canyon roads were closed because of the weather here. There had been a lot of rain, there was washouts, so we ended up taking Decker Road where all the fires had taken place. Were you blown away by that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those fires reached even where we came down into Malibu here. You could still see right basically to the water that the fires had made it there. So, I mean, that was really, really impressive and kind of like powerful to see.
Yeah.
And then, all those roads they were actually washed out from all the rain that they've had recently. So kind of seeing the two sides of it, the two contrasts, and it's been pretty epic, and it's a nice symbol of nature, which we've seen in droves here.
Well, I'm happy to say that Decker Road, which is one of the canyon roads we took down here to Malibu, may be one of my it's in the top 5 roads of all time. That was a spectacular road.
Yeah, it was like super, super tight at the start. Like you can't, for those of you that want to get into your technical level of riding, it's really hard to master that. So that's a place to go to try to do that. And you're just banking, turn after turn after turn. And but there's a reward at the end because you keep seeing that glimpses of the ocean until you get right down to it.
Yeah. So I would have to say overall, this has been just an amazing capper to this in terms of our 3rd day here on our California tour. The rock store was amazing. It's such an iconic place. We saw so many fantastic motorcycles there. And then to cap it off with some canyon riding down to the Pacific coast, it doesn't get any better than that.
No, this is exactly what we wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
We had a nice little tour planned out. Everything for the most part worked out. And those things that didn't, like the roads that were closed today and some of the hotel things that we had along the way, we just worked around it. And ultimately, our whole destination and our whole goal, our whole itinerary got met.
Yeah. Stay flexible. Great day. What a
it.
great day.
Absolutely.